It's almost like every sprite dances to the tune of this music. Hello guys, what is up? I am the Tn24 and welcome to episode 11 of my playthrough of Pokemon Insurgence for the PC. Last time, after, well, quote-unquote struggling with Audrey, I decided to calm down and look back at places I've been before and use Dive to collect some interesting items, and also look back at some, Delta Pokemon, excuse me. We look back at some Delta Pokemon that I missed along the way. In this episode, we're going to continue on with our story as we take on the 5th gym of this game, Anastasia's gym in Capsule City. We'll also make our way further as we get deeper and deeper into the the region of Torren. So if you guys are hyped for more Pokemon Insurgence here on the channel, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe for content if you're new, and ring that bell to get notified anytime I load on this channel. Last episode on the card up here. Anyways, I did do a bit of grinding off screen, and as you might notice, the team has not changed. I'm going to make it look as though that, well, not say make it look as though, but more so pretend as though I did not change my team until episode 13. Because honestly, I myself don't remember the team I brought into Capsule City's gym back like 2 years ago. So I'm just going to carry on the team that I have been using for this playthrough as we enter the gym of electric and steel types. Pretty simple, not too much, not too many things complicated about this. Now I should mention something. Right here, there's a bit of an oddity. Why are we in a cave in a gym? Weird. One of the few subtleties that not many people realize. It's like, wait a second, why am I in a cave? That'd be a little bit awkward when you see that. Ah, of course. Just want to try to go for more experience. Nope. They just want me to have the Rapidash up, huh? But I know it's gonna be a lot of steel types, so definitely gonna have to be a case of lots and lots and lots of fighting to do. And I say I do have a special type move, a special fighting move in the form of Aura Spirit to help me out, so it should not be too problematic. But yeah, it's very weird. It's like, why am I in a cave? Like, I shouldn't be in a cave. Very strange. That works. Ampharos. Now, I'm sure you may be noticing a big elephant in the room in terms of my levels, and that is I'm way over leveled. That is because I am trying to push to finish up this episode quickly. And at the same time, I'm aware that I have a lot of stuff to cover, so I do not want this episode to cover like 2 hours, so to speak. I'm also going to showcase all the battles, one by one, and let you guys see what you have up against when you face against these guys. Oh, well, that's awkward. That's awkward! 2 misses in a row! That's an unfortunate Electivire, am I right? I know you're not a liar, it's just that you're very unlucky, apparently. Just saying. Alright. Thinking we have 2 more trainers left, or should I say 2 more scientists left before we reach the actual battle. Will the Hex finally come back to haunt me? No, not yet. Unless I can finally put you aside for now, because that's a lot of battling you meant to do. It's a Rotom, though. Ghost type. Ah, you know what? Let's just brute force it. I'll just hit it with Ice Beam and call it a day. Or it's gonna do that. We can do this all day. That was a crit too. Lol. Plus, I also know what battles are up ahead, so I'm aware that there's one particular battle that I do not really want to mess around too much with. Gyro Ball. There is something, however, I do want to mention about the gym battle, which is actually different from the original version of in version 1.2.3. I remember playing that version, and remember seeing the background. But apparently with this new updated version, there's actually a bit of a change as I get bamboozled. Oh, actually that happens? Okay. Sure, be my guest, explode in midair. Why not? Nice. There is a bit of a change to the gym battle, as you'll see in a moment. And it's actually quite a cool change, as you'll eventually find out. Yeah, you know what? Let me actually just take on the gym in one try. Well, I say one try, but I did indeed have to heal one time. But so it's alright. Paralyzed seal. Why did I buy so many of these? Weird. More milks. Take advantage of that. And let's save. Oh. No. Nope. Wow, look what it is! The hero single-handedly shut down the Abyssal Cult. Not to admit, that's very impressive. Yeah, my thanks. Let me help everyone in this town. Look, it flew all after Audrey disappeared. The storms faded away, and we cleared the streets of all the water. Everything looks like it's gonna be alright. Let's not keep you looking any longer. You came for a gym battle, right? Well, let me introduce myself. You know, officially. My name is Anastasia, the leader of the Capital City Gym. The theme of each gym is machinery. As such, I specialize in steel and electric types. I have to admit, I'm pretty excited for this battle. I mean, it's not every day you get to beat someone who dismantled a cult. My Pokemon work together like the gears of a machine. I might have been an Audrey duel, but what a Faraday against me. A, nice pun. B, watch the background. Hey, we're now in a, we have some, barrels around here alongside, well, the obvious, thing of, what's that? Ooh, swagger? That's gonna be interesting. But we also have some barrels around here inside the cave. Although, why we're still in the cave, so to speak, I still have zero clue what's going on with that. He did just put a fairy type move on me, so I'm gonna switch to, Rapidash and Flare Blitz to kill it. Or he does that, okay? Oh, great. And of course, that's when I hit myself. Oh. You really want to play that game, huh? Do you know they has, Klefki does have Prankster, so any status move like that has priority in this situation. That's why he was able to pull that off quickly before I could even jump in. Run and wash, huh? Well, let me knock off first, because I believe you have the Life Orb. Leftovers again. And burn, but that's not really gonna matter too much, because I have special moves. Case in point. Actually, Vacuum Wave is gonna do not as much. Well, actually take quite a bit. Now I can kill the Rotom. I might actually heal Ryo-Shan later on, because I don't really want to deal with the burn too much. Electivire. Close with a balloon, huh? Well, let me... Earthquake anyways. And the second attack pops the balloon. You can see how regurgitation can even alleviate some pretty obvious meta plays. Speaking of meta plays, there's a meta gross. Gross. Probably has the Mega Stone. But if there's one thing I will admit as a kid, I always mistake it on Metagross, which I don't know why I keep mistaking it. I always think that Metagross has the Levitate for its ability, but I believe it still keeps the Sheer Force ability, which, yeah, I feel kind of dumb after I found out that his ability basically does not change. If he hits me again, he'll kill me. If he heals up, that doesn't really matter. No. That's fine. Actually, does it even do contact? No, it doesn't. Well, let me do priority then. Bam. Priority rules in this case. Matnazone. This could be an issue. This could be the issue, actually. You know what? I'm gonna try something silly. And by that I mean sleep out of the Matnazone and hit it with a move so I can get rid of the balloon. That was not a rock type hidden power, right? I was a bit surprised. Alright, So I know, now knowing that he's almost near them, let me... Yeah. Wait. Ooh, I have two options. Either I revive Placento and then heal him again. Actually, you know what? I'll do that. Ball switch. Great. Last Pokemon of Aegislash, and it's also floating with Balloon. Well, in that case, I'll have priority in this situation and quickly pop the Balloon. But that, by the way, was just to... That, by the way, was just to get rid of the Balloon, if we were wondering. I played the right move. But I'm not sure it's gonna matter, considering if he does have, Oh. Ah! Okay, no, he did a special move. I don't know why he did that. But surprisingly faster than a level 57 Aegislash. Usually Gardevoir is not that fast. That's why I was kind of surprised that that was, the case. You know what? I'm gonna stay in. And I'm just gonna quickly Moo Milk the Placento. Remember that Placento has lost his that did actually a lot more damage than I was expecting. Ooh, so close. That's fine. And surprisingly, Ghetto didn't even have to be part of the whole thing. Sweet. Don't get too excited. You'll change state. I don't know what you mean by that. No, seriously, that was an awesome battle. The circuit badge. It's time to give you a TM2, right? Here you are. Tn24 Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt is an important move for any Pokemon trainer. It's the generic electric type move that always has a use. I'm up to work on a side project. I'll be in my workshop under the gym, you need me. So come in for a while. I'm working on something private. And he disappears into the ether, apparently. Because apparently that's how that works with gym leaders. They will disappear into the ether if they are away from the gym. Which begs the question, how do you get into the... where's the portal, actually? Where's the portal? Tell me, where's the portal, Anastasia? Now, as soon as we exit out of the gym... It turns out... What a weird place to put a workshop. It turns out that her private meeting might not be as private as we might have thought. Turns out, she has a meeting with the one and only Tane. Now, why would Tane ever want to... Actually, no. The real question is, why would Anastasia partner with a cult leader? We're about to find out soon enough. And this, you're not going to believe. I'm gonna head inside here. Well, about to head inside here. I'm gonna save. And we'll see what nonsense is going on here. Alright, Tane, your commission is done. I'm wiping my hands off it. I don't want to be involved with this creepy cult stuff anymore. 1 million Pokéboxes and wired to your Pokébank account is agreed. That was our end. Now show me the suit I paid for. Very well. The armor has been made to your exact specifications. It will increase the defensive stats of Pokemon that wears it. I did a bit of research. The only Pokemon that fits your measurements is, well, Zekrom. Probably told me that you had Kieran back in the Sunshot City gym. Do you honestly expect me to believe you had Zekrom too? I really don't care if you believe it. The truth is the truth. Great work. The armor looks sturdy and functional. Oh, incredible! I heard stories about Zekrom, but I never thought I'd see them myself. How's it that you caught 2 legendary Pokemon? Most people never even seen one in their lifetimes. Master Balls. Lots and lots of Master Balls. I don't try to coax or convince them to join us. Have you seen how the other cults operate? They just ask them to join. It's no wonder they never succeed. Common sense, come on. A strong Pokemon Ball is so much more effective than messing around. Anyways, see to fit fine. Do you have any other orders we commissioned? Yes. I believe that's Nora, I think. Anastasia, hey! Oh, no, it's Orion. Been a while. Anastasia, hey! Oh, Orion? Joelle? What are you doing here? How'd you get in? I just walked through the door. It wasn't guarded or anything. Oh. Why are you here, though? Shouldn't you be matching a gym? I came because my friend told me to. There was... Your friend? You mean Reshiram, right? You again? Stay away from me, my pal. I know what you want, but you never put your hands on them. It really is adorable how brave kids are. I appreciate you coming through. Wait, no. This saves me the trouble finding Reshiram myself. Behold, child. Tied to the Unova region. Zekrom, the dragon of ideals. Now bound in protective armor, it is stronger and tougher than ever before. It's the perfect fusion of both Pokemon and machine. Zekrom joined you? Why would it choose to join forces with something like you? It didn't. I caught it. It's very easy to get a Pokemon to obey you once you tamed it. You're a monster. Then why do you try and stop me? How about it? A double or nothing battle between the two of us. A duel between dragons. Winner takes all. Unless, of course, you don't care about what happens to Zekrom. I do care, but you have a suit of armor. That isn't fair at all. I guess not then. What a disappointment. I'll be on my way. No, I'll do it. Reshiram, come out! I don't know what on earth your problem is, but I'll be gosh darned if you're gonna walk over on me too! Did you really just say that? Very well, Zekrom. Crush this worm. Reshiram, attack! We're not doing any damage at all! Zekrom, this is getting boring. Finish it. Reshiram, no! You're right! To the victory go the spoils. It looks like an armored legendary Pokemon was able to take on an armorless one. That's pretty indicative of the power of these armors, if you ask me. Wanna test that theory, Joel? Do you think that you can beat the perfect combination of science and myth? Bring it on. I want payback for what happened in Helios City. Oh dear. This was the battle I was actually slightly worried about. It's the only obstacle that right now in terms of like progressing on with the story without, well, too many problems. And here you will see exactly why I over-leveled. Also, give me a moment real quick. There we go. Just realized there was a bit of a graphical glitch on the video, so I had to quickly change that. Another floating electric Pokemon? I'm gonna suspect it, honestly, at this point. No! Except one with superpower that didn't do much. Again, this is why I over-leveled. I knew for a fact that there's gonna be a lot of challenges ahead of me, and I didn't really want to struggle like 2 years ago. I mostly want to just get over with in terms of making the episode, especially the fact it's mostly just gonna be me showing you guys what's going on. Pyroar, huh? Well, not being much to help that, so let me just stay in. Will-O-Wisp? No big deal. I wonder, does the regurgitation attack do less damage because of burn as well? Kinda looks like it, seeing the amount of damage. I was kind of worried a bit because I realized that Hyper Voice was actually stab, but looks like it wasn't too big of a deal. Charizard, I believe. Oh dear, I actually don't remember if this was the Mega one or not. Whichever one it is, let me switch to Gardevoir and see what we can do. Well. Yep, it is Mega. Oh, wait. Yeah, Thunder's gonna do Drat. Oh, but that's gonna do a ton. Eek. You know what? Placento, come back out. You're death fodder for now. Revive. Oh, and also that fodder as well. Trying to think what I want to do next. I mean, I could easily just do this. Earthquake! That's fine by me, you just killed yourself. Alright, now here comes the true challenge. Was this a smart idea? That barely didn't kill? Are you kidding me? Oh dear. Welp. Okay, good. Can I kill it though? That's the question. I think he's gonna heal. Something tells me he's gonna heal, which is gonna make me sad. Oh no, it's not. Okay, good. I'll take it. I'll take it. At least you got through the battle pretty easily. The armor still said I have a few glitches left to fix. No, Tane, I'm just over leveled. I'll admit it. Shows potential, but it's definitely not complete yet. Orion, is it? You want to restaurant back? Visit the Dragon Ruins near Selene City. That's where I'll be. Humanity and Pokemon are two sides of the same coin. Each can do unique things the other couldn't hope to try. You could combine the talents of both people and Pokemon. Perfection. Perfection could finally be achieved. Okay, I'm sorry, but what? What a nutcase. That's the craziest thing I've heard in my life. Selene City. Anastasia, are the ruins near Selene City the ones that are totally off limits? Alright, you know what, seriously considering I had to, Anastasia. I need to do it for Reshiram. It was my friend before I even knew it was a Pokemon. It supported me even when the entire city was against me. You're dead wrong if you think I'll ban it now. Well, today was eventful. Listen, Joel, don't judge me about the armor thing. I didn't know he was a cultist until today. I hadn't even seen it before. And hey, if it helps any, I have a few prototype armor suits. They're not perfect, but they'll get the job done. Let me know you're interested. Well, it turns out that these so-called armors are actually pretty decent. Well, it does what you expect armor to do. It decreases defense a tiny bit and makes you more resilient to attacks. She has Tyranitar armor, Leavanny armor, and hello, Flygon armor. If I'm not mistaken, I did use the Tyranitar armor somewhere later in the playthrough. And honestly, it's a very nice piece of kit. What are you? I'm working on a stage for up to 2 or 3 years. I don't do so well with other people, so it's nice to just bury my head and work sometimes. Let me teach you a few of the things I've learned. Iron Head, Magnet Rise, Iron Defense, Meteor Mash, Zap Cannon, Electro Ball, Shift Gear. Well, the Meteor Mash is the first thing I'm noticing. No one can learn it. Iron Head. Aha! Oreo Placento. That's actually quite humorous, actually. I can stall it while doing a minimize. That's quite funny. So right here, you might notice we have a mower, some sort of box again, a fan, a lawnmower, and a fridge. I just realized that is technically supposed to be a microwave. Yep, this is exactly where you can transform your Rotom into different forms. Because we know about the different strats that each Rotom form can give, it's up to you to decide how you want to use your Rotom to the best of your team. With that said, it's finally time we move out to Route 11. After you finish all of that, including the battle against Tane, the water would have resided here, and you can finally move up onward to Route 11. You may be thinking to yourself, wait, Route 11 was already accessible to us before you went all that trouble. Didn't you just get there at the start and just like carry on with your life? Well, not exactly. You'll see why in a few minutes, or a minute I should say. Meanwhile, let me just deal with a very irritating Dedenne. And crit it. That's sad. Now, if you probably couldn't tell with the regurgitation, it's not the case of like, oh, because the second attack did not go off, it will do on the next Pokemon. It's not that. It will not do that if you were wondering, so don't get your hopes up. What I can say, however, as I swap the levels a bit, there we go. Let's have Gato being part of the main star. You can see that what's blocking us is a pond with a dive spot. We were actually supposed to have a dive in order to progress on. And remember, the way to get dive was talking to Anastasia, but by the time we talk to Anastasia and she gives us the scuba scoop, the whole place is already flooded. Henceforth, you could actually not do this until you finish up everything in this place. Now that we have that out of the way, let's continue on and see who we can face. I've been banning for years, kid. You're way out of your league. I mean, you say that. You have Pokemon there a little bit under-leveled. Uh-oh. It's a good thing I have White Lens. Just saying. Survivor! I'm switching to Rapidash. I am actually thinking of swapping Rapidash's moves, because honestly, Flare Blitz and Flame Charge, not the best look in terms of a moveset for Rapidash. Holy Lanta giving crows. A lot better than I thought you would be. I know certain people actually do not say anything else after they just say the same thing after you like defeat them. That was actually one of them in particular that's not the case. Oh yeah, you actually are IB trained, I believe, so let me switch to Mona. And let me Sleep Powder and just Bug Buzz. I'm hoping... Nice. Up Snore? Okay. I was not expecting that, but sure. Venomoth. Sure. Wow, look at the hacks. It's clearly not my fault. I mean, dude, I'm over level. I'm not too sure why you were blaming hacks for a battle that you couldn't win because you're under level. I think everyone can agree that if it's not hacks, it's just the fact that you're under level. That's why you lost. And if it's not those two, blame your skill, I guess? I don't know. It's a Pokemon game. What else can I say? Come on, Alakazam is so weak in defense. Of course I'm able to Flame Blitz it. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a bit sore about that loss. Well, too bad. Nazca Town. Brand new town, finally. Let's heal up. Nazca Town is one of my favorite towns. It has a lot of amenities that I think you might appreciate. Nazca Town is known throughout the Torren Safari Zone. We're not talking about no Friend Safari rubbish either. This is the real deal. Right here on the left side, however, I'm not gonna buy milk for weary travelers. You can buy Moo milk pretty much on free will, and they're cheap. Right there you can see that we have a Miltank, excuse me. Running around. We have a guy over there, not sure what he's about. Over there. We're here in Nasca grow fruit and crops for all over the region. If you know about farmland on Safari Zone, our town makes a fair amount per year. Well, that's quite cool. It's like so Nasca Town is able to make their own business and sustain themselves quite well. I think they also sustain themselves through the Safari Zone as well, because remember, it's 500 per pop. But yeah, pretty much quite cool place, not much going on. We have a Dawn fan also pertaining to the land, not really much going yet. What? Okay, that was weird. But yeah, we have a Dawn fan right here, which you can talk to actually. It's quite cool. Got a Hyper Potion that's easy outside, although technically it's still nighttime. That's probably why it's outside. But Dawn fan help guard the plants for pesky Pokemon. Pokemon like Megan and Bumblebee are always trying to munch on the hard work. Well, that's nice that you're caring for the environment, or at least trying to. Let me just surf on one step and talk to this policeman. On one hand, I'm so glad we have the people like the Augur to protect us. But on the other, well, he's so good at his job, we don't need a police force. I've been laid off, which really sucks. So why are you still in your get up, my friend? Very weird that you would be a policeman, be laid off, and still have your costume with... Okay, looks like the recording was not affected. That was strange. I don't think that was supposed to happen. Oh! Megasolve a Mawile, which surprisingly is just hidden inside here. Not too sure why it's supposed to hint towards that, but it's quite cool. Ah, the OG starters. But that's because... Hey, listen, you think you could do me a favor? I'm also finding a mine in the depths of the Safari Zone here on the rocks. If you could find it for me, I'd be honored to give you a reward in return. You want to know for that? Wait. I will say next episode, but I believe I actually attained to that a lot. And I mean a lot later in the playthrough. as you'll probably see in the next time. Okay, this is pretty ridiculous. I'm pretty sure it's not supposed to be this way. I promise you, at least it's not glitching. I know I have problems with my computer, but still. I don't know why it's blinking like that. That's so strange. Anyways, let's go to here in the dive spot. That's actually very well hidden at that. And we're going through this doorway, and we see a spot we can dive out of, and hello! Another set of tiles. And if you might have noticed something strange about these tiles, that's because this set of tiles, this puzzle, has gotten a bit of a change. I believe last time it was just another regular puzzle, but this time, instead of 16 pieces, we have 32 pieces to attend to. So, yeah, have fun with this one. It's definitely a lot more irritating than it is than last time. My recommendation, find the corners quick. That's your best way of trying to make sure you, well, don't get lost with this puzzle. Also, if you're able to find the bottom and the top tiles, that's also helpful, because at least you know where they are. Actually, right here, I believe. There you go, that looks about right. My other recommendation in this particular case, because it is very tricky to see the character, is try to find features of the face, like this one right here. And therefore, from here, you can actually sort these out to look a little more similar to the actual picture. Actually, another tip is to line all of the right side tiles first on the light side, and then just sort the tiles out so that you basically have the original 4 tiles on the left side. Of course, the one thing you don't want to change is the top at the bottom. So you have 6 tiles to adjust accordingly. I think this one actually goes down here, I believe. No? No? Oh, actually, there we go. This looks right. And then also, I can also do the same for the rightmost column too. Actually, yeah, this looks... Yeah, there we go. Thinking that might fit. There we go, right there. Actually, no, that doesn't fit. Trying to find... Oh, there it is. Just trying to find the one right here that fits out. Now, we know this is a bit of a dress, so this is where it gets a bit tricky. That kind of looks right. Yeah, that actually looks pretty good. Because that's the hand, and that's the dress. I can honestly agree this is pretty much secure. I don't see any need to change. This looks like the body right here. Yeah, look at that. Right there. Maybe that. If you can see any parts that look like the face, definitely bring them in to try and like compare with the picture so that you can basically see if anything fits like this. You can see there, right there's a bit of a match. That right there is also a bit of a match. Look at that. We're getting somewhere with this. That looks like the bottom of the picture actually, alongside... Well, that looks like the top, alongside this square, I believe. Yeah, look at that. We're at the top of the head. So, we're getting ahead of ourselves. Wow. I didn't mean to make that pun. Let's put this right here, though. And yeah, looks like we have a perfect fit to the top now. This square, however, might be questionable. I'll leave that there for now. If it's wrong, I could just swap. And remember that all these are... Oh, hang on. Yeah, that looks like the dress right there. Look at this. Right, it looks like a perfect fit. Actually, no. Maybe that? No. I mean, these two look like they fit. Maybe... Actually, wait. Aha! There we go. That looks a lot better. Because that part right here... Actually, I don't have my cursor, but... Right here, that looks like the robe. The train of the robe right there. So that makes sense. Looks like the bottom. No. Ah, there we go. That makes a lot more sense, actually. Now just to fit the rest of the picture. That is definitely not... Okay, that means these two are a bit wrong, maybe. Yeah, something is wrong with the left side, but I can fix that. This looks definitely by the bottom. Okay, let me swap these out. Because those three look definitely wrong. And let's fit these last two right there. So now, just to figure out... No, this just fits down here. There we go! Solve the 32-piece puzzle. It's definitely a lot trickier than it seems. I admittedly make this look easy, but it's anything but. And that's our fourth mysterious scroll. But that's actually not the only thing we can do in this place. Because right here, if we go in this place... Hello! We have some sort of Pokemon that appears out here. But not just any Pokemon. A Delta! Pawniard! Pretty cool. Let's try to catch it. Great ball. There's a Delta. Skydrop. Oh boy. Can I catch it? For some reason I can. I caught it while Pawniard was holding me. Or holding Parapet, I should say. That's quite funny. Steel Breaker, and the Echo Thermate. This flies through the air and strikes at its prey. I'm not nicknaming this. And I believe, if you look around here closely... As I think there actually might be something around here of note. Or maybe I'm just making it up. Because I know for a fact this Pokemon has more to it than meets the eye. No? Nope. Nope. Okay. Maybe, actually no. We have to come back here later in order for that to happen. I just remember what that item is and when we get it. Of course, that will be earned in a lot later episode. I believe... Actually, episode 13 might be the one. Oh, wait. No. I actually went down and back up. Let's go back down to the cave. Encounter a Cloyster in the process. Have Runaway be effective for once, and let's go back up. Looks like the... Okay, it looks like the game is at least not blinking on me. That's good. Should definitely check out House Fire Zone. Use our farms. The town may be small, but sure is prosperous. I'll be a trainer. My mom says maybe one day I'll be just like you. Do you think I could? A trainer me? It's always been a dream of mine. Never mind, that was a silly thought. She has a little comments herself. She wants to be a trainer, but doesn't even believe she can. Aww. I mean, you gotta have the confidence, right? Oh, actually, hang on. I just noticed something. These houses. They actually changed design. I'll be honest. I remember what these houses looked like last time. They were just very genetic houses. I think they actually had the same design as the ones back in, Roggen Town. Because I believe they didn't really think on much in terms of the designs of the places. But they tried to make their best to... They tried their best to make every town unique. There's any elements of Hyper Beams. No, I don't really want to teach any of this, honestly. Because remember, those are only for the non-Delta starters. It's not like Delta Charizard can learn, Oh, what's the fire type version? I actually don't remember myself. But Hydro Cannon cannot be learned by Delta Blastoise, and of course, Frenzy Black cannot be learned by Delta, Venusaur. I honestly don't remember what the fire type one is. It's been a while, actually, man. To think I'll be a Pokemon player, right? You think I was not joking when I was talking about the blinks? Don't worry, it's part of the story. Ahem! Are you alright? Don't panic, I'm only here to talk. Perhaps something of a legend back at the Call of Darkrai. Persephone's placed a huge bounty on your head. Now everyone's trying to find you. I'm not interested in all that. Remember when you escaped the base, when Darkrai was summoned? All the way back in episode 1. I was the cultist that stood within the circle. Turns out Darkrai doesn't want ritual sacrifices and evil done in his name. Most legendaries don't. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if Rayquaza would rescue East somehow. Persephone and Darkrai's goals are completely different. She doesn't want world domination or control. She just wants revenge. And you need to stop her from getting it. Soon, she'll find a way to control it. If you let her, another legendary will be enslaved. Not only that, but you and that green-haired girl have your own reason for saving it. You may have the secret to curing Audrey's son. I apologize for taking your time. Believe it or not, you and Darkrai might share a common goal. Very weird that he would say that. Have a nice day. So yeah, that blinking you saw was not an accident. That was part of the story, because that Darkrai cultist member who got summoned and banished to, well, the underworld. Although I say underworld, it's basically like the deep world of Darkrai, I guess? But now that we know he's still alive, it looks like Darkrai is not haunting people with bad dreams. Instead, he wants to save people like us. So apparently, we need to help it out. Also, here's a Max Repel. Thank you very much. And a lot of Super Repels at that. Also, note that there's a Dust Bowl right here. We have some trees here that look like the Apricot trees. Unfortunately, they don't do anything. There's no Apricons in this game, if you're wondering about that. Not many people know this, but Helios City was built over a military bunker back during the Kanto-Torren War. That base was eventually reconfigured and became the Black Market. Interesting. So the Black Market turned out to be a military zone, apparently. Oh wait, what? The Torren Region is much more beautiful than my homeland. Though in fairness, Vesprin isn't really in a very good state right now. I'm gonna assume this is taking place right after the events of Zeta and Omicron. So that way, we could probably assume that what happened in Pokemon Zeta and Omicron happened, and yeah. Anyways, let's pay $500 for 30 Safari Balls, and you know what that means? Time for the Safari Zone. There are 600 steps and 30 balls to try to catch anything we can. However, this place is actually a lot more than you think. I tried to bike. Whilst it looks like an ordinary Safari Zone, there's actually a lot more than you think, working around here. Of course, we have our Pokemon that we can catch through in the Safari Zone. Apparently, this person says there's a dino around here that he saw. Interesting. Bait. Nope. Flees immediately. This is on the download, but I'm actually looking for a dino. I hear you can find them here. I don't think the Dex Nav actually works in the Safari Zone. I don't think. I might be completely wrong, though. Rock. Good. Ball. Can I catch it? Nice! I'll take it. For once, we actually catch the Pokemon we keep killing in the base. Does it work, actually? Oh my goodness, it does work. Yeah, I want to run away because I don't want to actually get a... Oh, no, come on, that'll be ridiculous. We got Mega right here, which is quite cool. Of course, with different terrain, does also mean different kind of Pokemon. So, for example, if we're in the water, we get to see some other water type of types like Corsola. A lot of Pokemon fleeing. Of course, being in Safari Zone, you can already guess that this place is similar to the Safari Zones of old. And it has different zones, of course, you want to note. This place is humongous, though. This Safari Zone is actually a lot bigger than you'd think. Okay, honestly, I was expecting a hidden item somewhere. Just 63 steps? That's all fine. Try to find hidden items around here. What you might not know, though, is that this Safari Zone doesn't really have much in terms of items. All you're really gonna have to hope for is just, well, catching Pokemon. That's probably all it. Ah. Another Feraligatr, huh? Rock? Nice. Nope. It's not getting the catch that, but I tried. Although another one pops out of nowhere. Why not? Flee. Okay. There we go. Actually, I'm just going backwards to where I was, but yeah, you can still see. It's not much. But later on in the Let's Play, you'll see that this place is a lot more than meets the eye. Even fishing around here with Pokemon. Of course, we can fish as well. We have the rods, but we don't really have that kind of thing at the moment. So I'm just gonna try and like chucking rocks at Pokemon and see if we can catch some more. I'm trying to still kind of find that dino that people keep talking about. Of course, if you have a friend who has a dark type, Friend Safari, you can definitely get dinos a lot easier that way. Man, a lot of Pokemon just fleeing at the first rock. Ding dong! And thank you very much. By the way, that exit was automatic. You actually had to go back in order to, well, redo the place. Which is slightly irritating, admittedly. Now, before I actually go inside any further, I do want to make mention of something I did not know until a little bit recently. And that is Helios City's sewer system. And the nice thing is that I can actually enter there straight away by using my dive. Right here is the shortcut. And the one thing I want to mention is, if I go back into the sewers right here, listen carefully to the music. For those eagle-eyed with sharp ears, you might recognize this music to be the music from Donkey Kong Country 2. I believe it's the Beehive level, I believe, that is involved. And I think this tune will probably solidify that Beehive tune. So, while I try to find a certain item here, which I've actually been wanting to try and find for quite a bit, because mainly in this playthrough I haven't found it, I'll only listen to this tune. No remix, no twitchy kind of audio whatsoever. It is legit the DKC2 music that you remember of old. Also, thank God I finally found the flashlight. I couldn't find it on my when I was grinding to get back to this spot. I was just like, where's this dang old flashlight? I think I wasted like 10 repels on that thing, to be perfectly honest with you guys. And of course, it is a another nice spot, so we can just go back up and bam. Anyways, let's go back to the Pika Taxi. And let's go back to Nasca. And no, not NASCAR. Although I quite like the fact that a town is almost named off a very popular racing series? Racing series, yes. I don't remember the terminology for that, because honestly, I'm a big fan of racing myself. Not as much now, but mainly, but... although admittedly, you know what? This is gonna be awkward, but I want to check something real quick, because I believe, at this point of time, the Baku City Circuit has finished the Azerbaijan Grand Prix this year. As I actually type on my Maple Story, thanks, phone. Let me check, F1. I think they actually just finished, or maybe not, who knows. Oh yeah, they just finished. Oh boy. Okay. I'm not telling you the racing style. Let's go check out yourself. Let's go around here. I'm actually going to try and battle as many people as I can around here, because there's a lot of people and a lot of items you can find around here, and a lot of Pokemon we can find as well, like Sableye. We also got some cobwebs around here, or are they cobwebs? Actually, then again, cobwebs and spiderwebs are completely different things, as I found out myself. Got a beach right here, which is quite funny because remember back in Route 1 from our starting place, we did see Beedrills, Weedles, and Caterpies. So now all of a sudden we're seeing all these things now. Aww, that's sad, but unfortunately gonna make your day even worse. Oh. I mean, sure. No big deal. And there's the actual Lucario, which I'm just gonna blur blitz to death. Why not when you battle me, jerk? And I take some of your money. And of course you can see what I mean when I say that some people, when they battle you, after they finish battling you, just like, I'll say the same dialogue afterwards, even though, from when you finish battling me. Not too sure why that's the case, but, I'm not the big developer. Always lovely when you can do that. Ooh. Gorgeous. You know what? Bye-bye! Always nice to do that as a last move on the team. It's just like, I get no penalty of having to wait a turn. So good. Have you ever considered joining the Rangers? We're a pretty cool group and we're accepting new members. No thank you. If I were to be a Ranger, I wouldn't play the wrong game. Just saying. Aw, you made the wrong move, Scullopede. It's time for me to Giga Impact you to death. And as you can probably tell, switch out straight away. And wow, even Venom Drench didn't even do anything to help. Scrafty, well... Actually, you know what, I'll stay in. Because you know what's coming. Shing! Bye-bye! I always love doing that. I know I was aware that the poison was probably gonna be slightly detrimental, but it turned out working out alright. Do I... Oh, I was about to say, where are my antidotes? Man, it feels weird doing that. I'll admit, at the time I'm recording this, I just came off 2 days and a total of 1, 2, 3, 4... Wait, no. 3 days and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hours of streaming Final Fantasy 3. For the Let's Play, of course, so it feels weird coming back to Pokemon. It's just like, I don't actually have rare encounters all the time. Right here, we can push a boulder with Giga Impact, which is quite cool. And we have a secret hideout, which is actually very important because... I think... Well, no other encounters here, but I think she might be an item somewhere of note. We got a Citrus Berry in this bush, and a Lumberry in this bush. Pretty nice. But when we go inside this house, I have a variety of rare items to sell. Key sells. Choice Scarf, Choice Band, Choice Specs. Already you see a good benefit. Choice Band, by the way, pretty mean on a Giga Impact Delta Crustle. Just say. Choice Specs, however, even better on something else that is that benefits from it. Also Life Orb, which is quite nice. But here comes the cards interesting. Ampharos side, normal. Slowbro Knight, normal. Donphan Knight, yeah, there's a Mega Donphan in this game. We also have the ability capsule, which you can find 1,000 bucks, meaning you can finally change abilities on your Pokemon if you're not happy about them. So, for example, if I wanted to change like Rapidash's hidden ability, I can use the ability capsule. Now, heads up, in the beta version of Pokemon Insurgence, there was a bit of a glitch that happened where if you were to use a ability capsule on a Pokemon that only has one non-hidden ability, it would use the ability capsule, but the ability will not change. So basically, you will be wasting that ability capsule. Thank God they did change it in version 1.2.3, however, so at least you don't have to worry about experiencing such a problem. Now right here, however, we have another grotto right here, which leads to a mossy rock and Tn109 Echo Voice. Now, I'm sure you remember this this rock right here. Actually, it's a big stone. Oh, actually, I might check that. Oh, actually, oh dear, I might have to look that up on my own time because. Okay, I'll admit something. That rock is involving the mysterious scrolls, and I'm not too sure if I did cover that particular rock on my first playthrough. So, I don't know, I might have to, well, do my research and see whether I did interact with that rock or not. Also, here's the mossy rock in particular, so if you evolve a Eevee around there, then you can get yourselves a Leafeon for yourself. Jolteon, very small Pokemon. I know for a fact because I've been playing Squirtle, apparently. For those wondering, I know the Wordle craze has taken the world by storm, but recently they have been made a game called Squirtle, so it's like a Wordle game for Pokemon. 8 guesses, and they will judge your Pokemon based on generation, height, weight, first typing, and second typing. The second type, by the way, could also be single type, where in the sense that the Pokemon's like water type only, it'll be water none, basically. So yeah, that's quite cool. Also, there's a Chimchar right there, which I could catch. Dust Ball, maybe? Nope. I mean, I'm not gonna nuzzle it. No way. So I'm gonna see if I can catch it straight away with just a regular regular balls without needing to lower down the health. Kind of the problem with these Pokemon. Not too sure why they will always be level 10. That's very awkward. But hey, there we go. There is our Chimchar. We're gonna get out here. More trains around here. This part really makes me nervous. It's really hard to see and navigate. Well, it's funny that you say that because you're going the wrong way to get out of there. Just saying. Ice Beam, bye-bye. Auroras. Ice Rock? Ice Rock. Seem to get around fine. What's the secret? What's my secret? Knowing the game. But yeah, that was actually a dead end down here. So the real way is actually passing that grotto you see up there. Well, I say grotto, it's quite big of a grotto. And then just making way up here. Making way down, forest, walking past. That is definitely not the lyric. I don't think Lucky Check's gonna help you against Ice Beam, my friend. Just saying. And there's a Go-Goat. And I'm just gonna Rapidash this to death. Rapidash this to death, Flare Blitz it to death. Oof. Alright, and that is it for the forest. We can finally save ourselves at Hecate Town. Of course, now we can finally explore this whole place and see what we can find. Hecate Town is a pretty small one, and we're pretty new. It's been a few years ago to help travelers go from Nasca to Celine City. But after a few years, we developed our own culture beyond just an outpost. A lot of research here goes into how we can use the town's Pokemon to help the human race, primarily the eerie talents of ghost and psychic types. Can you imagine what we could accomplish if we harnessed that? Don't worry, this little glowing almost can't hurt you. Hecate Town is actually split into multiple clearings in the forest. Those portals will take you from one part of the town to another. Not entirely sure how it works. Something to do with the move Teleport, maybe. It's incredibly cool, though. Yes, by touching on these portals, we can go to place by place. Spike is one of this town's hobstars, but ever since these cultists arrived, nobody's been allowed in. Someone had to clear them all out. Just have to look out for each other, yeah? Take this, hope they'll help you out somehow. Ultra Balls, Timer Balls, Quick Balls. The standard kit in order to catch Pokemon. Monferno and... Hello, Grotto. I educated Hecate to try to make my own fortune, but, well, I'm getting old. I committed myself to making my better world for my children instead. The society grows crooked when old men plant trees whose shade they know they shall not sit in. Quite philosophical. Quite like that, actually. That's quite a nice statement. I bought this TN in the store, but I don't really have a use for it. Look at Trainer. Why don't you have it instead? TM78 Drain Punch. Quite good. I work at a fire cave mine in the middle of the town. It's hard to work, but we can find plenty of readable minerals ranging from rubies to firestones. We got a Hariyama here as well. Welcome to Hecate Town. It's always nice to see a new face around these parts. Not many people come by. Because this town has a bad reputation. What with all this magic stuff happening here? I don't like it. Not at all. Right here, by the way, Cubone. Should always check the Pokemon malls to check when new shipments are closed. Just looked and there was a great dress for sale I had never seen before. Haven't been to the library in Town? Not sure what it is exactly, but something about it gives me the major creeps. Paintings always look like they're watching me. Well, they're looking the opposite way, actually. Also, I think this Cubone is actually changed. For some reason, back in the beta version, both this Cubone and a Pokemon back in Noratown had the Lucky Egg. Why would you need two Lucky Eggs at the same time? I have no idea. Because remember, this game doesn't run on Gen 6 experience share. So, having two Lucky Eggs is kind of pointless. So it's kind of good that they removed that from that Cubone. I'm hearing rumors of Delta species Pokemon open in Murk Forest. I wonder what it could be. I've always wanted to see one of those. Can you imagine how neat that would be? Very neat, my friend. Very neat. Huh? This Bidoof is a strange color. That's because that's a shiny Bidoof. Would we just trade Pokemon me? Say my Haunter for your Machoke? I know this sounds very sketchy, and that's because that's the exact trade that you will find back in Pokemon Platinum, where the Haunter is holding an Everstone. Pretty cheeky. You know that the Torren Region used to be at war with Kanto? Torren ended up being the victor, but it was at no small cost to either side. War really is a tragedy. Tell me about it. Fun fact, we don't actually grow any food here in Nazca Town. We try and use the abilities of Pokemon to make it for us. Give me 2,500 or give me an egg. Sure. I believe I showed that egg next episode. Or maybe now, I'm not sure. My first move does to Nazca Town last week when I changed the theory. That, and the houses are really, really cheap. Not everyone wants to live here or in Celine because of the bad taboo magic has around here. Huh. Oh wait, the Whisperers actually want to talk about. Actually, I'm not sure they still hold the lucky eggs. Wait, what? The Infernal Cult mostly use fire rock type Pokemon. It seems to me that a strong water rock type is featured at teams, but I wouldn't be too sure. Also, I made a mistake. That Cubone was not the one. I believe it's one of the Whismers. Yeah, you still hold the second lucky egg. Not sure why. Very weird. Hey, yo, kid, are you a trader? Can I help you out with something? Yes. Listen, I'm not sure if you're aware, but the forest just up here is a huge mess. There's murk, fog, dangerous critters everywhere. That wouldn't be such a problem on its own, but recently I started noticing a lot of spiders. I don't get along so well with those, and I need to travel through that forest every day to get my job in Nasca. Think you could clear them out for me? Oh, fantastic, wonderful. Listen, why don't you meet me at the forest? I'll wait for you there and show you where they are. That mission I'll be doing a lot later in the Let's Play, because I actually need a certain ability in this game that I don't have yet. Now, we try to exit out to Route 12. Excuse me, young trainer, you can't leave yet. You need the help of a trainer such as you. The cultists near Nazca Town. We need your help to get rid of them so we can live safely. Yeah, we need to do that, unfortunately, first. And I believe, yep, that just takes us back to the Pokemon Center. And of course, as you might have already noticed, we do indeed have the ability to enter the Fiery Caverns, and that's where we're going next time. And as you see me buy more Hyper Potions, which I clearly don't have enough of, and Revives, which I clearly need more of, next time on Pokemon Insurgence, the last episode that I'm going to be re-recording, I will be going to Fiery Caverns and see if I can disperse the Infernal Cult that hanging out inside there. Oh, and we move on to the next city, and oh boy, things get messy. Let's just say that right now. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed another episode of Pokemon Insurgence, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe for our content right here, and ring that bell to get notified anytime I upload previous uploads down here. Thank you guys so much for watching, but remember, the adrenaline rush is real. This is Lee-Tn24 signing out, and I'll catch you guys in episode 12 of my playthrough of Pokemon Insurgence. Peace.